Welcome to Albania. Here in front of the Albanian National Bank, I call for the euro for Albania. There's many reasons for that. I will explain you all. But first of all, happy summer day here from this beautiful, beautiful main square of Tirana. It has really developed. It's fully pedestrianized, which I recommend to all Balkan cities. Here you see the flag of Tirana, and you see this boom town, the big buildings, the towers, and that's really very impressive. Yeah? And of course it could be much better, as we have seen in the case of Kosovo, with the euro as currency, because it's a firm fundament for economic decisions, and that's why we need the euro for all Balkans. This is very important for lower transaction costs, clearer market traceability and visibility and transparency, and also for less corruption in the financial system, and of course less manipulation for the currency risk, and also for the currency fluctuations. And all these reasons are very well established, and the euro is not the inflation driver, it's the war by Russia and the energy crisis. So don't mix up the things and don't believe any Russian propaganda. The euro works. Just compare it to the hryvnia, to the Turkish lira, to other currencies. Here in Albania it's quite a specific things, because they have not been going down like the Turkish lira, the Ukrainian hryvnia, the Moldovan lei, and all the other currencies. But here the Albanian lei has been going up in the recent years from 126 to 100, and now it's easy to calculate 100 to 1, and so it's very easy also to convert to the euro. And then we don't have any risk for also increasing the value, because this is big harm for the employment, for the export industry. It makes everything very, very difficult, and of course it's also not justified. It's a reflection of so many Albanians having left, sending money back in remittances, also the income of various illicit activities flooding back into Albania, and many other reasons, and that's of course ultimately totally unacceptable. And so what we need to do is transparency, accountability, traceability, and that's the euro. And that's also very important in the fight against organized crime and criminality and all these things. And so I'm calling for the euro for Albania. For all these reasons, it's also much better to attract foreign investments, which Albania has not been very successful under Rama. And that's of course a pity. You know, foreign investors love the euro, as we see in Montenegro and in many other countries, because it's simply stability. You can be sure you will not lose your money, like in the Romanian currency crisis or others, which we have seen so many in Eastern Europe in the last 15 years, and we have not seen in the EU, because it's stability, because the euro is strong and it works, and it's a good currency, and it is very stable, and it will remain for the decades and centuries to come. And that's what anyhow all countries who want to join the European Union will have to do. So I cannot understand why it's not faster. And very important argument, of course, for me, most important, is the solidarity with Kosovo, because Kosovo has of course now this decision to implement the euro, also in the Serb currency, in the Serb minority areas where they should have done already, but like many things, Kosovo unity was not completed because of the lack of resolve of the Kosovo and international leaders, and now it's up to Mr. Kurti to do it, and it's a very good idea to implement the euro fully. And what Kosovo and Macedonia can do, of course, is to adopt the euro as well, in order to show there's nothing wrong with the euro, as the Serbs do argument at the moment and complain, and it's of course totally unjustified. So the euro is good for Kosovo, for Montenegro, for the European Union, and of course as well for the Serbs, and of course for Albania. And Albania could show this to the world by simply adopting the euro right now. Of course there might be some complaints in the EU, I understand that, and you know, when you want to be a good boy you don't do that. But on the other hand, as Mr. Rama is always complaining that the EU is too slow, so let's be faster. And there is something like currency integration, and you can overtake many countries, and then you are already inside. And of course it's less control for Mr. Rama of the central bank and the financial system. He doesn't like that, but that's the whole idea, that we have a European Union where the powerful prime ministers don't control the whole economy, but there is EU supervision, control, regulation, implementation, and all the other very boring things which control the politicians from their abuse of power. And that's the idea of the European Union. And so the euro for Albania is absolutely a good policy for many, many reasons. And that's why I recommend it since 2021 and before that, but in my public campaign now 3 years, and it has not happened. And it would have been so good today in this crisis to achieve it. But maybe reason will prevail. Thanks a lot here, and all the best for the summer day and happy celebrations. And please visit this amazing country. It's even fantastic in March, it was fantastic in February, and I hope to be back in April, and it's always fantastic here. Thanks a lot, all the best. It would be just more fantastic with the euro. Thanks a lot, and Kosovo, by the way, is absolutely correct to implement the euro in all of the region and the country, and in all minority areas. Everywhere the euro is much better than the dinar. Cancel the dinar. All the best from Tirana. Bye.